So guys, I find this pretty hilarious. The internet and social media is kind of ablaze at the moment with DCU. Obviously, James Gunn has just put out the brand new poster for the Supergirl movie. The countdown is officially going on their official DCU YouTube channel page as well. Countdown to the Supergirl trailer for tomorrow. And while all that buzz is going on with the DCU and the Supergirl trailer and poster, we're kind of over here. Oh look, Larry Fong, the Batman v Superman cinematographer, just put up a bunch of new images on his Instagram. So we're over here doing our thing, they're over there doing their thing, and it is what it is. So anyway, let's get into Larry Fong's post here. So we do start off with this picture here of Superman. Obviously, this is the one that Zack Snyder put up on his account a few days ago. Magnificent chef's kiss. I mean, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The suit is absolutely spot on. I don't see how you could possibly make a better live action Superman costume than this. I mean, the design, the texture, I mean, the logo, everything about it, like the texture of the cape, it just looks fantastic. And again, I don't know how you can possibly make a better live action suit for Superman. I don't know how it can be done. This is like the pinnacle of what you can do with the costume. But yeah, amazing picture there of Henry Cavill. Let's move on here. So it looks like they're setting up pre-lighting here. So they're doing all the lighting, the rigging, everything they need to set up the scene here for the Superman scene here in Dawn of Justice. Pretty cool. It's always great. It's always fun to see behind the scenes images of how movies are made, regardless of how big or small the the image or video may be, because these people deserve so much more. What's the word I'm looking for? They deserve so much more credit than they get. All of the people who work on these movies, there's so many moving pieces, so many thousands of people who, they set up the scene, they put the lighting, they do the electrical work, they do all the everything in the back that makes these movies possible. And we need to give them more credit than some of us do sometimes, Okay. Moving on to this, it looks like they're testing out the lighting. So they've created like a hole in the ceiling where Superman comes in through the ceiling. And it looks like one of the crew members is kind of standing underneath the hole in the ceiling on the rubble there. And they're kind of testing the lighting with the cinematography, kind of checking the light levels, making sure everything looks okay before Henry Cavill comes in and shoots his scene. That's most likely what they're doing, if I had to guess. Let's keep going forward. Then we get a great shot there of Zack Snyder kind of directing the scene and kind of checking what's going on and everything. Is that a sheriff's badge that he's wearing? It looks like a sheriff's badge. Why has he got a sheriff's badge? Or is that just me seeing things? But yeah, it definitely looks like a sheriff's badge. Is that a common thing that directors wear on set? I'm not really sure, but pretty cool regardless. Great to see a shot there of Zack Snyder anyway. Always good to see when he pops up. And we have another great image there of Henry Cavill in the scene. It looks like he's stood where that crew member was just stood, under the hole in the ground. You can see the light kind of cascading on him. And again, I mean, what can you say that hasn't already been said? I mean, hundreds of times. But even though I have to repeat myself, I don't give a damn, because it's just so fun to wax poetic about Henry Cavill's Superman. Again, the House of L, the logo looks fantastic. The color on the suit looks amazing. It's not too bright that it comes off looking campy. It's not too dark that it looks too moody. I think the color of the blue, the yellow, and the red is like perfect, the perfect amount of those colors. Because, like I say, if you dial it up too much, it becomes too campy. If it becomes too muted, it looks too kind of plain and boring. So the colors have to pop just the right amount. And in this image, it looks like perfect to me. You've got the cape there as well. Obviously, a lot of the movie that's shot, the cape is CGI. And, hats off to the CGI artists who do the cape in these movies, because a lot of the scenes that you're watching in the film, you completely forget that the cape's not even there. It's a CGI cape that's added in post-production, and we forget that sometimes because the cape and the physics of the material moving in the cape, it looks so damn good. They've got all these great kind of physics-based rendering systems that have different materials that render the physics on like capes and fabrics, and man, it's so crazy that people program this stuff. But yeah, again, another great picture of Henry Cavill. So there we go, guys. So from Uncle Wow, who's obviously Larry Fong, the BVS cinematographer, posting up these pictures here for pre-lighting. Pre-lighting first reveal Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. It's great to see Larry Fong posting up more of this stuff. Let's hope he continues to post up more behind the scenes that maybe we haven't seen before. But again, I think this is kind of funny that the internet is going ablaze with Supergirl poster and trailer, and we're over here talking about Larry Fong and Henry Cavill. I find it kind of funny, to be honest. Okay, so that's pretty much where we are. Amazing. Love seeing these photos. What's that badge that Zack is wearing? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. It looks like a sheriff's badge. Like, it does. I'm not quite sure why he's got that on. The Ultimate Extended Edition version of this scene is one of my favorite in the movie. Feels like you're watching a Bourne film, then boom, enter Superman. Hello, sir. I just want to say that you and Zack truly created something way special of all time with DC characters, and to be honest, nowadays, most of the comic book movies feel cliche and boring. Hope you both will be back soon to finish the story we all deserve. The whole world becomes the Justice League, and that's a pretty nice comment there for us to end this on. But I mean, yeah, some really cool images. Again, I hope he continues to post up more of these. And before we finish, let's just pop over to social media like we usually do, and let's check out some Snyderverse posts and see what's going on across X and social media here. So up first from Sammy, Zack Snyder on Instagram. Just know I'm plotting. This is what Zack Snyder looks like when he's posting up his DC images on his Instagram. He's got his hood up with a candle and he's just like, ha ha ha, I'm posting these images. I'm stringing these fools along. Ha ha ha. Just like... Someone needs to come in and edit this picture and put Zack Snyder's face there. Then this would be like the best meme ever. But yeah, I think that's pretty funny. Okay, the Snyderverse will return. Pass it on. Again, that comes to us from Sammy. And we have these amazing pieces of artwork here. Whoever did these artworks, like really, really cool. So we got Restore the Snyderverse. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. We've got the Green Lantern in there. I'm not even sure. Is that Martian Manhunter over there? Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern. We've got obviously the ships, Darkseid's ships here. We've got Darkseid in the middle with his mega beams kind of going off at different angles. We've got the humans. We've got the Atlanteans. All, you know, the New Gods. Everything going on with this huge battle here. Pretty damn cool image. Whoever made it, again, I tip my hat to you. Very, very great work there. Okay, and then we have this image as well. We have the Justice League surrounding Darkseid, kind of fighting him on all angles. Reminds me a bit of the Thanos scene in Avengers Endgame. You know, where they're trying to get the glove off of Thanos, and like all of the Avengers are kind of surrounding him, and Spider-Man kind of jumps on him, and they're all fighting him from different angles. It kind of looks like that, but kind of like a DC Justice League version. Pretty damn awesome image. Always like looking at these types of artworks. Okay, up next, Henry Cavill is Superman. Again, just waxing poetic about Henry Cavill being Superman. Perfect casting. I don't see how you can cast the role any better. Like, I just can't. Or make the costume any better, to be honest. Okay. Has everyone, from Drew, has everyone with HBO Max played Zack Snyder's Justice League today? If not, go do it. Boss suggested we show demands, so let's get on it. Yeah, I mean, he's got a point. If you've ever got spare time and you feel like you want to watch... the Snyder cut of the Justice League, get on it, guys. Get those viewing numbers up across social media, across the streaming platforms, wherever it can be found. Probably just on HBO Max at the moment. But yeah, the more we view it, the more the analytics look good, and the more potential there is for the story to carry on. We'll do a couple more posts here from Raphael Sai. They forgot to add The Flash and Black Adam. Yeah, I mean, look at this picture here. So I came across this image and it looks amazing. So it's not just DC artwork. It's kind of all the filmography and the characters from Zack Snyder's body of work. But I mean, it looks amazing. Into the Snyderverse. This could almost be a poster for like a documentary about Zack Snyder. Unless it actually is, and I'm missing something. But it's pretty cool. Got Zack Snyder in the middle, and then just all of the characters and, body of work that he's done over the years kind of surrounding him. Really, really cool. It's weird, isn't it? Because Zack Snyder's he's almost become this mythical figure in it of himself, Zack Snyder. When we talk about him, he's almost kind of like one of the characters. He's almost like Batman or Superman himself. He's almost like this mythic kind of figure that we aspire and we kind of look up to. Do you know what I mean? Like, Zack Snyder's kind of taken on this life of his own and this kind of own mythology of himself in some ways. Okay, and we're just finished on this one. This is one of my most favorite scenes from Man of Steel. you know, the flight scene. He puts his hand to the ground and the gravity changes and the rocks start flying, and then he flies up into the air, and it's just an incredible scene in the middle of the Arctic. Absolutely love it. So fantastic. And I think we'll kind of end off there, guys. But yeah, going back to Larry Fong's post here, fantastic to see the BVS cinematographer posting up more images. Let's cross our fingers and hope that we get more images from him, as well as Zack Snyder posting as well. The more of them post up these images, the more the hype grows, the more the campaign grows, and the more likely we are to get this movie universe to come back in some capacity. Whether it's one movie, whether it's the entire thing, it is what it is. But there we go, guys. So jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about these new images, about Larry Fong posting up here. Is there any hidden meaning behind it? And just leave your thoughts, your theories, your comments, your opinions, anything else you want to talk about regarding Zack Snyder and what's going on with the Snyderverse and DC films. Would love to hear your thoughts as always. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave. Consider becoming a subscriber at here at ReviewFlix to help grow the community. We're already at 10,500 subscribers, which is incredible. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. And also, make sure you hit the notification button, guys, so you don't miss out on any important DC news coming to the channel in the very near future. And with all that down, I will see you in the next video.